Hello, everyone. I'm Alan Alves Brito, a professor from the Federal University of Rio Grande do Sul, southern Brazil. It's a great pleasure to be here with you all to present our project, OruMbya, a library of silence voice. First of all, I'd like to thank you, the IAU-OAG, for supporting not only this project, but the other projects of us over the last years. We are doing a lot of great things, not only here in Brazil, but also in other countries, from the PLOD, the Portuguese Language Office of Astronomy for Development. As you might know, Brazil is a very complex country where you take racial, social, and gender issues into account. Although the majority of Brazil populations is composed of Black and women people, there is still an underrepresentation of women, Black, LGBTQIA+, and indigenous people in the science, especially in physics and astronomy. We also need to know more about the culture and the history of our indigenous, African, and Afro-Brazilian population. As part of the colonialism, capitalism, and the patriarchal relations, the structural racism and social inequalities guarantees that, for instance, Black and indigenous people present the worst social index in the country. So with this project, we want to contribute to this change. So what to do? What is the main idea, the main solution that we are proposing with our project? To do this, we have been developing a close relationship with schools, Black, Maroons, and Slums communities, and also indigenous communities. We are selecting books from the PLOD, the Portuguese Language Office of Astronomy for Developing writers and scientists, to promote the exchange of letters between teachers and students from the PLOD network. Our main goal is performing the intersection between science, astronomy, and art, literature, and engage Black and indigenous children in the universe of imagination. We are basically focused on three social development goals: the education, gender equality, and also the reducing inequalities. Here I'm showing you some photos of our activities in three different cities from Brazil: Rio de Janeiro, Porto Alegre, where I'm now, and also Salvador. So you can see we work together. We have been organizing meetings, workshops on cultural astronomy, history and philosophy of science, as well as is training the children's skills on writing and reading through Afro and indigenous literature. So here I'm showing some of our teachers developed this skill with the students from these different cities. Here are some more photos from Cape Verde. And you can see the teacher and his students working together with astronomy curricula. So for now, our main results, our main outcomes, we have promoting the creation of an international and collective library. So all these teachers from the different cities in Brazil, they receive different books on Black and indigenous people, and as well as astronomy. We are developing workshops on reading and write. That's the cycle readings, where these children, the Black and indigenous children, they have the opportunity to improve the capacities of reading and write and interpretation using science and astronomy. In the same time, we are also help the teacher formation on astronomy, because not many teachers in Brazil, they have a specific formation in astronomy, so are doing that. And we are also working with the decolonization of the curricula, because we are introduce different perspectives on the sky. We are also work with Afro-Indigenous stories, narratives about the sky. And also, we have more based on the students' voices and also the teacher's voice. We can say that we are contributing with the empowerment of women, Black, and indigenous children. Here I'm showing some of the results. You can see here some letters, lots of letters that I'm receiving from the different students, more letters to be prepared over the years. And here some children just discovering some indigenous Brazilian constellations. So one of the greatest potential and also at the same time the greatest challenge for our projects is to deal with the long distance, because we are in different countries and even in Brazil in different cities. And Brazil is a very large country. So at the same time, this is a great potential because we have different people together with the same goals, but it's also a problem because we cannot see, we cannot meet each other, which would be great. But even so, we are doing great things. We are really sure that we are doing great things and connected by heart. Our next steps, we keep working the whole year from 2024, work together. We are going to include another school. This is 100% indigenous schools. So we're going to start now in March to work to collaborate with this school. We are finalize the project website and also the ebook. And by the end of this year, we're going to promote the final online meeting. So thank you very much for your attention, and special thanks to you, Ramasamy, for organizing the meeting and this meeting and everything, and also for look after us so well. Thank you so much.